all our viewers. In this video, we are going to teach you how to equate a graph of a quadratic function to standard form.
Given a graph, we're going to write an equation in vertex form from the graph that is given. First, we're going to write the formula for vertex form as guide. Then, we're going to have our vertex, which is -4 and 6, as h and k, and our second point, which is -7 and -3, as x, y. Then, we're going to substitute the values of hk and xy into the formula. Y is -3 equals a, x is -7 plus 4, which is h squared. K is equivalent to 6. Next, we're going to copy -3 equals a, -7 plus 4, 3 squared, 9 plus 6. Then we're going to transpose 6, which will become -6. -3 minus 6 equals 9a. -3 minus 6 is -9 equals 9a. We're going to divide both sides by 9. Nine divided by 9a divided by 9 is equals to a. -9 divided by 9 is -1. So our vertex form is y equals -x plus 4 squared plus 6.
Okay, so now that we have the vertex form of the equation, we'll solve for the standard form, which is ax squared plus bx plus c. Now we solve for this. First, we expand this expression like this. And then you can use any method to solve this, but right now I'll show you the FOIL method. Okay, so we combine these like terms, so it becomes this. So after this, we distribute the negative sign to everything that is inside the parentheses. So now it becomes -x minus 8x minus 16 plus 6. So same thing, you combine like terms, and then you get there, standard form.
In this given graph, our vertex is 4 and -5, and our point 2 is 8 over 2. Now, let us say that the vertex is h and k, while the point 2 is x and y. Then, we substitute the values of h, k, x, y here. Then, 8 minus 4 equals 4. Then, square it, then equals 16a. Then, transpose -5 here. So then you'll add these two. 5 plus 2 equals 7. Then here. Then you divide by 16 to remove the 16 of a, which is like this, to get 7 over 16a. And you substitute the value of a, h, and k. From then, you'll get 7 over 16 times the quantity of x minus 4 squared minus 5. And then, that's our vertex form.
Since John is done with the vertex form, now I'm going to explain and show to you on how to answer the vertex form to become a standard form. So, in the example given below, y equals 7 over 16. Here is x minus 4 quantity squared. So this x minus 4 quantity squared, we're going to expand this. So this is the given or for the expanded of this x squared minus 8x plus 16. So now that you get that, we're gonna distribute the 7 over 16 to this. So 7 over 16 times x squared is equal to 7x squared. Here, 7 over 16 times negative 8x is equal to 56 over negative 56 over 16x. Because we times 7 to 8 and copied its denominator 16. And here, 7 over 16 times 16 is we copied the numerator 5. So since we are all done, we should put imaginary 1 in here so that we can solve this. We are all done on distributing 7 over 16 to this other variables with values. Now we're going to proceed to this. So this is the simplest form. Equals 7 over 16 x squared minus 56x, rather 56 over 16x plus the simpler form of this. Now, we're going to get the simplest form of the 112 minus 80 over 16. 112 minus 80 is equal to 32 over 16. So this is now our simplest form. I'm going to rewrite it again. Equals 7 over 60 x squared negative 56 over 16 x plus, so this is the final standard form of the given.
For the third example, we have here our points for the vertex as 2 and negative 2, and the second point as 5 and 3. So let's treat our vertex points as h and k. So let 2 be our h and negative 2 as our k, while the second point x and y. So 5 is our x and 3 is our y. Now that we have the values, we solve for a. So to solve for a, substitute the values to the vertex form. So y equals a quantity of x minus h squared plus k. So y is 3 equals a, copy a, and quantity of x, which is 5 minus h, which is 2, then squared, plus k, which is negative 2, so minus 2. So for a, first we do the operation that is inside the parentheses. So copy everything and the operation. So now we apply the squared and we transpose this one. So 3 transpose negative 2, that will become positive 2 equals a. 3 squared is 9. So 9. So now we solve this and this. So 3 plus 2 is 5 equals 9a. So to find a, since there's a 9 there as the base, we divide each side by 9. So 5 divided by 9, 9a divided by 9, to cancel out a. So a is equals to 5 over 9. Now that we have our a, we can now substitute it to the vertex form here, except for the x and y.
So now that we have our vertex form, we're now going to expand it to get our standard form. So first thing to do is to distribute the squared to your x minus h. So that will become x squared minus 4x plus 4. Then next, you're going to distribute your a to this. So you get 5 over 4 times x squared is 5 over 4x squared. Negative 4x times 5 over 4 is negative 20 over 4. You simplify it, you get negative 5x. And then 4 times 5 over 4 is 20 over 4. And then you simplify it, that will become positive 5. And then you copy negative 2. Then you combine like terms. Then you get 5 over 4x squared minus 5x. 5 minus 2 is 3. That is our standard form. Y equals 5 over 4x squared minus 5x plus 3.